Oh, I'm not going to retire. I mean, people that know me, I've always said that I may wear out, but I won't rust out. It's just not my style. I think life is for the living, and so long as you can make a contribution, you have a moral obligation to do that. And that doesn't mean you have to work 80 hours a week, as I was doing while I was mayor, but you still can make certain challenges in your life that you can take those challenges and help other people. We've had a great career in politics. Both Wilma and I were one of the few couples that were both elected at the same time. Between the two of us, we've given a lot to community service, and we continue to give back because that's the way we both were raised that way.
Wellington Webb was born in February of 1941 and spent his early childhood on Chicago's South Side. In 1953, he came to Denver as a sickly 100-pound 12-year-old with asthma. Denver's climate gave him back his health, while his grandmother, Helen Gamble, gave him guidance for life.
She made you work for everything that you earned, and I always remember she used to say, whether you have money in your pocket or you don't, you carry yourself and you walk like you have $1 million in your pocket. You always are respectful, and you always maintain your dignity of who you are as a person, and you don't take advantage of other people, and you work hard to be successful and get an education.
He received an education and worked hard to make a difference, not only in his life, but in the lives of others. With wife Wilma at his side, he began a journey that would begin in the state legislature, then as the regional director for the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services. In 1987, he was elected Denver's auditor. Then, against all odds, he walked his way into the mayor's office.
Just walk a mile in my shoes.
We have an idea for you. You're going to walk to the city. And I said, well, that's not new. Lawton Childs walked Florida, Dick Land walked Colorado, Dan Walker walked Illinois. What's going to be new about this? And they said, well, once you start walking, you're never going home till Election Day, which was about 42 days out.
In 1991, Wellington Webb became the first African-American mayor of Denver. His achievements over the next 12 years would leave a lasting impact on the Mile High City that still shapes the lives of its citizens today. In 1997, Mayor Webb was instrumental in persuading the city to create the Denver Health Medical Authority, helping to eliminate a cash deficit of $39 million.
But I guess one of the areas that I'm the most proud of is that we were able to change the hospital and move it into a Denver Health Authority so that the hospital could survive and the hospital could do well. It wasn't often that many mayors were willing to give up about a third of their budget. But it was important to me that for people that are medically indigent, people that are poor, people that need emergency trauma services, were able to get care, and that hopefully we could also build our base for private pay patients as well. Because I think that what we really need is for people to know what great physicians we have at Denver Health, and what great staff, great nurses, great custodians, everyone that does such a great job. So I'm pleased to have been affiliated with some of that history.
To honor his hard work in saving the hospital, in 2006, the Wellington E. Webb Center for Primary Care was opened on the Denver Health campus. Today, Mayor Webb continues his life of service to his community by serving on the board of the Denver Health Foundation. His continued commitment to ensuring the success of Denver Health has found a way forward by serving on this board. Wellington Webb continues to roll up his sleeves to support building a new Southwest Family Health Center and completing the Wellington E. Webb Distinguished Chair in Community Health. His knowledge of the community and sage insights and advice have been invaluable to the growth of the foundation.
We have great assets in Denver, and some of these assets we have to continue to nurture and to allow those assets to grow. And it's kind of like when you've seen the child born. You've also seen them go through adolescence, and now they're post-teenagers, and I want to see them grow. I want to see the hospital grow up as a young adult and take its place with all of the other great health institutions that we have. There are many roles that one can play, whether it's volunteering, whether it's giving free days to come in and assist at the hospital, or whether it's serving on a foundation where you've been blessed to be in a different financial position where you can make financial contributions to allow that hospital to grow. And that's what I'm happy about, is to be able to see the hospital continue to grow.
Wellington Webb came west so he could breathe. And then he breathed new life into his city and its people.